everybody. I am VJ from VJ's Crochet, and welcome to FO Friday. This is the day where we get to share our finished objects, yarn, patterns, whatever positive thing we've got going on. And how is everybody? TGIF. And happy 3-day weekend. Oh, Lord, now I can see. To anybody who gets to celebrate. Let's see who has come home to visit. Granny's here. Hello, hello, Granny, Mama G, and Rusty Raid. Thank you. There's Katie. Katie, how are you? What are you doing this weekend? And there's Dinky Jen. Hello, hello. Thank you, everybody, for the raid. We could dance around naked, girl. It's too cool out there to dance around naked, but hey, it is beautiful weather out there today, isn't it? Mara, welcome in. Good to see you. And there's Robbie. Hi, Robbie. How are you? Oh, okay. Granny, what kind of dance are you and Katie doing? What kind of music are you playing? Inquiring minds want to know. Hi, Carrie. Welcome in. Good to see you. Oh, I am well. Granny and Katie are cutting up, and I love it. How are you, Jen and Mara? Everybody's been rating. You're not going to believe. I take it back. Don, hello, hello, TGIF. I was going to say this is the first time I've been on YT today, but it's not. I've been on YT trying to find out how to fix my windows. I have a window that broke and I need one piece and I can't find it. So I went through YouTube University trying to find the exact name of it. Can't find the exact name of it. So in the interim, I am going to glue it until I make up my mind to go down to Home Depot and shop around and see if I can find it. Because I'm not going to buy a whole new window when all I need is one piece and some glue. Right? Melanie, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. And there's our own Tanky Poo. Yeah, I heard Mama G was dyeing her hair online, but I was trying to fix windows. I may never breathe again because I was cleaning the kitchen and working on windows. Blanket hello to everybody as she can't tag everyone while on the phone. I hate trying to tag people on the phone. It should be more user friendly. I agree, Jennifer. I really agree. And there's Angel Renee. Hello, hello. Good to see you. Good to see everybody today. What's in your cup? They say it's 77 degrees, but it is so cool. I've got the windows open and I just made another cup of coffee because I would like to lay down and take a nap. But I'm not going to do it. Ooh, 70s music for Granny. 70s music had the best beat, didn't it, Granny? And there is Kelly. Hello, hello. Good to see you. See, all we have to do is live long enough and we finally get to where we need to be when we need to be there. And there's Joy. Good to see you, Joy. And Katie is always to the beat of her own drum. And she's kind of in a Prince mood today. Okay. Speaking of drum beats, we're going to be out at the World's Fair Pavilion tomorrow in Forest Park. And our dance troupe, Lord, has the stage from 11 to 12. So if you want to learn a little line dancing, come on out. Yeah, I'm not going to get to crochet tomorrow. Okay, Granny, go make your tea. I was making coffee. And Angel Renee is saying hi to everybody. Juju is home. Am all ears and eyes today. No driving. Okay, Angel Renee. Glad Juju's been home all day. Renee, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. Dawn Marie finished her first baby blanket, working on the second one. I saw that. I saw you on somebody's panel a couple days ago. I love that chevron stitch you used with all of the different colors. It is really pretty. Show us what is on the window. Girl. The bottom broke off the window. That means we'd have to take a field trip through the house. I don't want to subject you all to that. Instead of pulling the window down like you're supposed to, I reached underneath it and pulled the window down, and that bottom part came off in my hand. And so I got out the epoxy. I was going to mix it together and glue it back on, but it's dry rot. Oh, we'll make a trip. I'm going to turn off the camera though, because you all don't need to see how much cleaning I really need to do, because we crocheters crochet. Who takes time to clean the house? So we're going to take a little walk. I'm like Nana Michelle now. I'm not going to show you everything that's going on in the bedroom. But the weather's been nice, and before the weather gets too terribly hot to where I have to shut up the house, I decided I was going to clean windows and do things with the windows and all that nonsense. And why did I try to do that? So what we have here, oh Lord. Hello. What we have here, don't you like the backyard? The window, I don't know if I can angle it. The window came apart here. And here is the part of the window that came apart. Where's my camera? There you go. But in order to glue it back on, oops, I should know how to switch the camera around, but I don't. But this part that goes on there is really fragile, so it's going to be a temporary fix. That really is white. It's looking black in the camera. Oh, I'm looking black in the camera. Here we go. There we go. That's the bottom of the window. And it's really, see, it's just crumbling. So I just need one more of these pieces to go on the bottom of the window, but I can't show you. Yes, I can. If I turn, don't get dizzy. It goes right here on the bottom of the window. And that's what I have to work with. Now we're going to go back and sit down, and I don't want to make anybody dizzy. So you can open your eyes now, because I turned off the camera. So yeah, so I was doing a lot of YouTube searching today, and everybody's like, well, you take the window out and you put in this new window. And I said, I don't need a new window. I just need one little piece to go on the bottom of the window. That is all I need. Okay. You can open your eyes now. It's safe. Trying not to make anybody dizzy. So yeah, that's what I'm working with. I just have to figure out what that's called and go down there and get it, because everybody at Home Depot is going to try to sell me a window or a kit or something that I don't need. And I don't feel like having those discussions because, women don't know anything. Melanie, it's chilly in North Carolina. When I woke up this morning, Alexa told me it was 51 degrees. I was like, ooh. And I've been trying to get out in the yard all day, but I haven't made it yet. Dawn has chamomile tea. I'm on vocal rest because I didn't listen to you and Granny D to slow down. Oops. Dawn, I'm so sorry. I only have one thing to say. Preferably 8 hours of sleep, but you need at least 7 hours of sleep every day in order for your body to heal. It doesn't matter what time of the day you get it, but you need 7 hours of sleep, especially if your circadian rhythm has flipped, but you still need 7 hours, or your body's just going to crash and burn. OMG, how much fun. I'm cleaning this weekend for company. Girl, yeah, no, I'm not. Nah. You see what I'm working with? No, I'm not having company. I'm going to be out. Cynthia, hello, hello. Thank you for coming by. How are you? What's in your cup? What have you finished this week? And we don't know how much fun it's going to be depending upon how long it takes me to find a parking space. We know how Forest Park is, but I'm going out a little early. And I have found that I can park on the other side of the pavilion and just walk straight across instead of walking around. I've learned that. Hugs to you and Rambo. How are you, sweets? Kelly, who's Rambo? I missed Rambo. Everybody's saying hi. Donna's sending hugs. And Katie sending hugs. Boucher, welcome in. Thank you for coming by. How are you and what have you finished this week? It is FO Friday and Susan's here. Marisa, hola. How are you? Thank you for coming by. I mean, for those of us in the States, I don't know about anybody else, but it's a 3-day holiday weekend. What do you all have planned for the weekend? Or do you have plans for the weekend? Or are you going to stay home and rest? Sometimes we just want to rest. Sandra, welcome in. Girl, you got 69 degrees in South Carolina? Ooh, it's warmer here than it is there. It's 77 degrees here, which for this time of the year is wonderful. I am not complaining. Darcia, welcome in. How are you? Good to see you. I am so happy to see everybody here. I scheduled a live for Monday, but right now I don't know if we're going to have the live Monday or not. So, um, if something, because I don't know what my plans are for Monday, if something happens and I need to cancel, I'll put it on the community tab. But if everything it stays the way it's going right now, we will have a live on Monday. And this is from our dear darling Maribel. She finished her crochet top. Now, see, when you can take a simple tank top and put a shell edging around the sleeves and stripes. Maribel, what did you do with all those ends, girlfriend? And then she also did something different with the back. Look at there. Maribel, you go, girl. That is beautiful. Kel says, no wonder I'm in such bad condition. I never get close to 7 hours of sleep. Yeah, girl. It takes at least 7 hours, preferably 8. And 9 is not too much for your body to heal because your cells need time to rejuvenate. It takes that long to make new cells. It got downright cold last night, but nice today. Ooh, that's wonderful. coffee in my cup, and working on my yarn tree from Dana's contest. I'm not even going to look. I can't do one other thing. You've got a yarn tree. And Dinky Jen is saying hi to everybody in the chat because she can't tag everybody. She's on the phone. Mara says, I typically get 6.5 hours of sleep, even when I try to get more. My body just wakes up. Well, 6.5 hours is close. Kelly's laughing at me. Rambo is my sweet old boy, my pity. Oh, I never knew that. Take a picture of the window. Tanky poo. Okay. Okay. I will take I'll Tank, I'll take a picture with the phone and put it in the group, because I may have to turn it right side up or any of that nonsense. I will do that. Thank you. And you can give me your best guess of the piece. I know what I'm looking for, but I don't know what they're going to call it, and I know they're going to give me a hard time, and I'm not for it right now. It's like when you go to buy a car and you tell them what you want, and then they proceed to tell you what you need and what they can do for you. I'm not in the mood. So usually I do all my research and I go and pick up what I know that I need, I want, because they are going to try to sell me something that I don't need. And that's just the way they do it, because you got to go back and get what you need. Our own Gigi, the crochet queen, has made a mermaid tail keychain. I see sparkles in the tail. Okay, Gigi, there you go. Ooh, crap. Everybody says hi. Yes, mama. I was having too much fun and I learned my lesson, girl. Yeah, the body will tell you when you've done too much. No, oh, Melanie's going to stay home. Okay. I wish I could show the ladybug plushie I just finished for my sister's B-day. You can take a picture of it, Katie, and drop it in the Oh, okay. Drop it in the group. Here we go. Let me go over here and oh wait. Okay. Let me see if I can do this and talk. um I just saw it come across my feed, but when I come in here to say okay, it says we don't see anything. Here we go. All right, Katie, there you go. And Boucher and Angelise. And then I have all of these people who don't answer the questions. And if you don't answer the questions, you don't go in. Have you ever noticed that? Well, probably. There are quite a few people who just go around Facebook requesting to join groups just to be in a group. They don't participate. They just want, I don't know. They just, for whatever reason, want to be in groups. I don't know that they ever do anything with the group. But unless you answer the questions, and I know you're going to be a reasonable person, I don't accept you into the group because we're using everybody's given names for the most part. Ivy B. Oh my gosh, Ivy. Ivy has finished a top from her new pattern. And if that isn't just the prettiest, I love that colorway. That would make a pretty baby blanket. That really would. Okay, Tank says you could technically use Bondo, but you need to know what you're doing. I've got some what you call it? That epoxy, the one tube, but it's got two sides, and you that I'm going to use on it because I think it will hold, and it's supposed to be up to a pressure of 4,200 psi. I use it for everything, because you know what, Gorilla Glue and all that have the little twist tops, and no matter how you twist it, it gets to the point where you can't use it. This stuff has a plunger, and it has not failed me yet. Now watch it fail me today, because I say it hasn't failed me yet. Cynthia has Diet Mountain Dew in her cup always. I know, but you know what? You like what you like. Finishing a baby set, doing the applique now. Baby is due in 2 weeks. Congratulations. You just had one graduate, and now you got a new baby coming. Go ahead, Cynthia. That is awesome. Joy says, I don't think the hardware store sells those kind of parts, just the windows. That is something you might have to order from the window manufacturer. Yeah, I was on their YT page too, and I looked at that, and the same thing there. They wanted to sell the hardware, but not that part of the window. So I may have to make a trip down there and see. And I'll drive down there and talk to them if gluing this doesn't work, because it's a $6.95 shipping charge, under $75, and it shouldn't cost that much. Maribel, yes. Maribel, take a bow. Everybody loves your top. Thank you, Tank. Marissa's talking to Katie. Resting this weekend and enjoying crocheting in this perfect spring weather. Yes. Granny has no plans. May start visiting with her big bro more. He lost fire gut at the restaurant. No. His place where he's been having lunch and socializing for 16 years, 6 days a week. So I figure I should go. How did they was nobody there? They did Was it a grease fire? Oh, that's horrible. I hope nobody was hurt. But you know what, Granny? In the long run, this may be good, because he'll stop eating restaurant food 6 days a week and on Sundays. Getting away from that fat and salt may help him. Yeah, and hang out with him more. You might teach him to crochet, Granny. Thank you, Dawn. I'm glad he wasn't there. Where's the rest of his social group going? Well, yeah, Granny D Joy, it wants to know where is. Oh, you don't know. Okay. That's good that you can be there for him. It is. It is. And you know what, Granny? Teach him to crochet or knit or hook a rug. When my grandfather got to the point where he couldn't go out all the time, I got him a rug hooking kit, and I sat down and taught him how to hook a rug, and he loved it. He loved it. I think he was about 75 when I taught him. He enjoyed it. And then I said, well, not every girl has a grandfather who's a hooker. Ah. Okay, Boucher. Kelly wants to know, what is a yarn tree? Kelly, I was afraid to ask. Oh, it was 50 there yesterday, Tank. I saw the pictures of your trip. Those were pretty. Elisa, welcome in. Thank you for coming by. How are you? What's in your cup? What have you finished this week? Balia, hello. Thank you. Same questions. How are you? You might try to go to the restore for the piece or a window that size to get one off of. Oh, that's an idea, Cynthia. Thank you. That's an idea. I didn't think about that. I hate to buy a window to take it apart, but thank you. That's an idea. I had not thought about that. Thank you, Cynthia. See, that's why we're here for each other. Dawn says, I am ready for a nap. If I stop chatting, you lulled me to sleep. Sorry in advance if I miss Granny D. I am trying to make it a long I am trying to make it that long, then nap. Okay. Dawn, you know what? If you're that sleepy, just go on to sleep. There's always the replay. If we get busy and you don't have time for the replay, it's all good. But you need your rest. You need to heal. Drink your tea and go on to sleep. It's okay. It's okay. Isn't that a cute mermaid tail? It really is. And Belia is reminding everybody to hit the thumbs. Thank you, Belia. Jennifer says, I usually get about 6 hours sleep because my mind wakes up. Plus, when I'm a night owl in the summer months, the daylight can be seen when I go to bed. Yeah, I don't, but see, I'm such a light sleeper. I can't sleep during the day because it's like my neighbors only have one lawnmower and they take turns using the lawnmower and they can mow their lawn every daggum day if I am trying to sleep. Yeah, I didn't do good when I was on the third shift. I could make it the second shift, but the third shift, it no, it was not pretty. Thank you, Tank. I approved you, Katie. Thank you so very much. And thank you, everybody who has joined the group. I appreciate each and every one of you. I really do. What's the point of that? What's the point of which, Suze? You know I'm lost. Because you probably asked that about 15 minutes ago. Oh, I'm close. It was only 8 minutes. I'm doing good. But what were we talking about 8 minutes ago? Oh, the point of joining all the groups? I have no idea. I have no idea. Plus, they aren't answering the question. So it's kind of like, unless you give me a reason for you being here, no, I'm not going to approve you, especially since you can't ask the question. And usually it says you have three groups in common. But then I was like, I don't know. I don't understand it. Yes, yes, we want Dawn to sleep whenever she can go to sleep. Just go to sleep. It's okay. We will not hold it against you, and there is no reason to be sorry. Suze, it makes no sense to me because how do you keep up with all of those groups? Yes, Dawn, aren't they? We've got such talented people here. Yay, you're welcome, Katie. Thank you. Regina, hello, good to see you. How are you? I'm so happy to see you. I'm glad you got internet today. We might have to rig something up. Yeah, Joy, I may have to. Yeah, I really may have to. But I built this house in '08. I shouldn't have to rig anything up. These are good windows. This is not a cheap company. I expected not to have to do any serious structural work at this early day. That's just me. I had hopes. Regina has made a piggy from Studio Crafty. Oh, this is too cute. Regina does such. This is Regina, our Adon's world. It's so cute. It is so cute. Oh my goodness. You amigurumi people are just, I tell you. Yeah, Katie. It's yeah. It was at 3 a.m. Oh, for heaven's sakes. They're still investigating. Oh, that's horrible, Granny. That is horrible. Sue's just finished some oh so soft frog amigurumi, working on an amigurumi turtle and a summer tea. Okay, there you go. Did I miss Not Magic? I did. Roberta, hello, hello. How are you? No, not Magic. Yeah, that's Roberta. Why did my brain just say no, that's not right? It is. Ugh, ugh, ugh. Katie's laughing at me. My grandpa, your grandpa's a hook. Yeah, my grandpa was a hooker. He sure was, and I taught him how to hook. I was like, it's not every man whose granddaughter can teach him how to be a hooker. And Regina says, here's a side view with his curly tail. Oh, stop, Regina. Oh, stop. Him's got a curly tail. Oh, him's so cute. I guess I should call him a her because he looks pink to me, but oh, he's so cute. Yeah, my grandfather was a hooker. And then when my grandmother's hands got really bad and she did not feel like crocheting anymore, I taught her how to hook too. So I had both of my grandparents being hookers. Oh, I will try to get him interested in some fiber arts or even coloring. Oh, Granny, that would be great. And then not even and coloring or painting, because you know they have those Bob Ross videos going on marathon, and you've got Mark Robb and all of the other people that are painting. He might like painting. Oh, that would be fun. Everybody is saying hi. Everybody speaking. Only 22 thumbs and 30 here. Don't forget the thummies, please. Thank you, Regina. Regina, what have you been working on? Tell me what's been going on since we haven't been able to keep in touch like we normally do. Drinking water and working on my mosaics. I love mosaics. Thank you, Belia. And then, too, if people are watching on the big screens, they can't give thumbs. And I understand that, too. Dawn, chamomile tea makes you sleepy. Well, she's drinking the tea. Hopefully, she'll be able to go to sleep. That's what I was hoping. It's tradition in our family. If someone is in the hospital or needs to stay quiet, we get them a big coloring book and a 64 box of crayons. Last year, I gave my son in law a book for markers. Oh, see, if I had a 64 box of crayons, I thought I was big time. The eights were okay. The 24 were good, but I was living for the 64 because it had the little sharpener in the back. Yeah, I was big time every time I got 64. I really was. The point of joining in groups for me is getting ideas to crochet. Right. But when they don't answer the questions, then my thing was, are you getting ideas to crochet, or are you trying to take other people's ideas, make them your own, and sell them yourselves because you're not interacting with the group? Why are you why? But for those of us who are interacting in the group, yeah, the more the merrier. I love it. But answer the question. Yep, you figured it out on your top. Thank you, Suze. I figured it out. There's hope for me. There is hope. Some people want to join the groups or befriend you so they can advertise. That's what I'm trying to avoid. And I'm trying to avoid them, especially with Ivy and all of you doing such creative things, stealing your ideas and making them their own. It's amazing how much time you can occupy by coloring and it keeps you calm. Yes. And jigsaw puzzles. I love a good jigsaw puzzles. I love Thomas Kincaid. Yeah. I love me some Thomas Kincaid. So yeah, I love jigsaw puzzles. So anything that keeps his hands busy, Granny D. Isn't it? She does such beautiful work. Okay, Darcia. The window has rotten for a reason. It's probably holding water. Yeah. That means I have to go around and look at all the windows on that side of the house because they're all the same window, the same type of window. That one's at the back corner of the house. Yeah. Yeah. Hello, Juanita. Welcome in. Thank you for coming by. I am so happy you are off the plantation and you don't have to go back until Tuesday, do you? And our Dinky Jen has finished her hat and cowl. Oh my goodness. With faux fur. Heavens, heavens, heavens. Jen, that's cute. Look at you. Look at you. That is beautiful. Oh my. And I mean, oh my, because I've really gotten behind in the chat. What happened? Or did I just lose myself? Hold on. Let me find a Juanita. I think I just jumped over where I'm supposed to be. Yep, I did. I need to throw myself some breadcrumbs. Oh, mercy. Yep, I just skated right over myself. Okay, hold on. Mishi, welcome in. I gotta find Juanita. There she is. There's Juanita. My chat jumped and I lost myself. Oh, there's no problem. I'm glad you finished some things. Sandrine, hello. You got your new hot water. I got my new hot water heater today. All right, there you go. There you go. That's wonderful. Not chatting much because we are on the road to Branson. Wave at me when you go through St. Louis. You're going to spend the weekend in Branson for Memorial Day? Never thought about doing that. Let me know how it is, Mishi. That's great, Sandrine. Did they put it in? Yes. I was to get mine. We went a year having to boil. You went a year having boiled water, Kelly. That's ridiculous. What were they doing? Holding you hostage? The relationships with my grandparents suddenly feels like it was lacking. Katie, not everyone can have grandparents who are hookers. I'm just saying. Diamond point painting, Gabby. Yeah, diamond painting. If he can see it, how good are his eyes, Granny D? Yay. Oh, Sandrine's got an early release from jail. Yay. Did the boy come and pay your bond? Did you get paroled? Hi, Sunita. Mara says, yes, the 64 pack with the built in sharpener was the best. Crayons only. Yes, Mara. I was always big time when I could con my parents in the 64 crayons. Yes, I love sharp because I love the sharp point on my crayons because I always had to outline them. Katie, yes, it was a very long story, but basically, everything we had was stolen or broken while I was in New Mexico being caregiver for my mom. Oh, Jesus, Kelly. Kelly. I interact and help with questions. I'm practicing to teach. If I can teach online, I can teach in person. You go, Roberta. That is beautiful. Roberta, you're talented, girl. Be right back. Done with coffee. Need a soda. You're going from hot caffeine to cold caffeine, Cal. Regina has been working on a baby Sophie. Really? A sweet lady sent me the book from Amazon. I didn't have access to my saved patterns on YouTube, so this dear lady saved me, and another sweet Yarny helped me to get it. Regina, that's wonderful. That is wonderful. Melanie finished her third diamond painting and her first knit bear. You knit a bear? And now working on a crochet doily and drinking a Pepsi. You knit a bear? Did you knit it on your Centro? Katie says, oh, Kelly, I couldn't even imagine. That's devastating. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I don't know why people just feel the need to go into other people's homes and take what they think they need. Tammy, welcome in. Good to see you. It's not just hands busy, it keeps his mind stimulated. That's true, Tammy. That's true. That is true. And thank you for coming in. You jumped in right on time. Yes, you did. Thank you. Thank you. And Regina says, unlimited data on my phone. I am so grateful for the help and prayers. Always pray. I like jigsaw puzzles online, don't like the original ones. Really, Suze? Because you got to pick up the pieces when they fall. Or then you have all those finished puzzles hanging around. We used to glue ours to cardboard and then shellac them, frame them, and hang them on the wall. Katie says, Melanie, look at you go. Maybe I need to pick up some Pepsi too. Yes. Oh, I love that set so much. The faux fur is a perfect touch. Yes, it is. Jennifer, take a bow. And oh, well, you know we love the blues. You just know. There she is taking her bow. And then guess what? We have the model and creator herself. Look at here. How cute is that set? Now, you know everybody's going to want one. You just set yourself up, Jen. And Juanita is off on Monday. Ooh, and it's supposed to rain all weekend. Girl, you can't catch a break. No, just dropping my daughter off, then back to work. You have to take You have to drive all the way down to Branson to drop off your daughter, and then you've got to go back to work. Oh, honey, I'm sorry. How far of a trip is that for you? New water heater. It's a cold water heater until the water gets hot. Tank. We did a you did a year of boiling water too? Oh my. I think the longest I've had to boil water was a week, and that was because we didn't have any power. Yeah, it's horrible. Nelissa says, my grandmother, the only grandparent I knew, was already really old when I was growing up. But when I was older, I found out that she was very crafty. She used to make those bamboo mats. Really? She made bamboo mats? Oh, Elissa. Tank remembers that story. Melanie says, VJ, check a restore or Goodwill for a window or pieces. We have Habitat for Humanity restore here. Yes, I have one. Where's my list? I sure do. But you know what? I was thinking since well, maybe it is old enough, Habitat for Humanity. Because I wasn't thinking that my window was old enough. I guess people will replace their windows. Oh, 08, 18, it's only 15 years old. Yeah, and I'm gonna have to see why it did that too. That's a good point, Tank. I have to look at that window and see how they put it in. Lissa says she wanted to see them, but she used to give them as gifts and never kept any for herself. Oh man. Do you know anyone she gifted any to? Do they still have one? True Tank, VIN number, ATM machine, etc. Christy, hello, hello, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. How are you? And what have you finished this week? And there's Genevieve. Hello. I can't type anymore than this because I'm planting flower boxes. Let's offer a prayer for all of those who gave their lives in war so we could be here creating and sharing ideas. How sweet of you. Yes, we have to remember what this weekend signifies. We do. We have to remember all of those who gave their lives and all of those that we have lost, whether in war or anything else. Sorry, what did I miss? I had to tend to the fur babies too. I don't think you missed a whole lot. We are going on Sunday to put out poppies. Oh, that is so sweet. Yes, everybody's work is wonderful. That's what I do to my puzzles. I hang them like masterpieces. Every couple of years, I re-glue them. Oh, do you? Okay. Okay. Just catching up with the chat. 3.5 hours. Oh, Mishi. Ooh, wow. Yeah, see, I drive 2.5 hours to my in-laws and then I'm done. I spend the night and then come back the next day. I'm not the girl who can do the round trip thing. Sandra, thanks for showing the tree of the picture of the chestnut trees. That is awesome. And then Gigi has done the whole Little Mermaid. Jen says, I'm already waiting for yarn in the post sometime this year for commissioned WWF sun hat. WWF. I could go a lot of places with that, and I know they're all incorrect. Just finally got a washer a couple of months ago. Man, I hated going to the laundromat. When I moved into this house, I was washing my scrubs out at night in the kitchen sinks. I didn't have a washer or dryer for the first 3 months I lived here. Yeah. I use cold water for all of my laundry. Do you? Well, I was trying to work and lurk, and it's just not working. Oh, honey. That's all right. We'll keep you. Lovely souls I miss. Granny saying hi to everybody. Is there a warranty on the windows? You know what? I went and looked at that today. Silly me. It was one of those that you had to call them to warrant the windows, and I didn't do that because I thought it was all included with the house. I mean, it never occurred to me that the windows were going to do that. And I was working. So, yeah, I didn't sit down and do all that. My bad. Hello, Rebecca. Welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. You putting your hands back in the dirt. Enjoy. I love watching things grow. Cynthia, growing up for 4 years, we had to heat water on the stove for everything. A neighbor man heard about it and came to look at the hot water heater and fixed it with a $2 part. Mom was too proud. A $2 part? Oh my goodness. Oh, Cynthia, but you know what? That makes you appreciate it. Not a fan of the laundromat either, Kel. So happy I finally got to do laundry at home. It's such a luxury. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's an Anderson window. It's a good window, but it's either something wrong with the way they installed it, or there's something wrong with the drain on the outside. I have to look, because see, it's in my bedroom. So I have blackout curtains on my windows. So I never look at the windows because I was working nights. And so I need to open it and see what goes on in that window when it rains. Because it might not be draining. There might be something plugged up there. I never looked at it. I never did. But I have to be more diligent. The last time I went to Bangladesh, no one knew where I could see them. Oh, Elissa. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. And your mother doesn't have one? I use cold water for laundry too, but ever so often use hot water when I bleach whites. Yep. I'm back. Son called. I was talking to him. Honey, talk to your son because it's not every day that a son wants to talk to his mother. So enjoy those days. Katie, it really is a lot of things we take for granted until we don't have them anymore. Exactly. Exactly. Don, you're fine. Everybody says hello to everybody. How many times do we flip the light switch when the power is out? I and I know the power's out. Yep, sure do. Thank you, Katie. Is a World Wildlife Foundation. Thank you, Elissa. So Jen is making a World Wildlife Foundation sun hat. Okay. Okay. Which way filet? Okay. See, that's why I sat there being quiet because I was like, I could go a lot of places with that. Which way filet sun hat? Okay. Whoop, and Granny D is live. Okay. I would like to thank everybody who has spent this last hour with me. I appreciate it. You could have been anywhere, but you chose to be here with me. And believe me, I do not take it lightly. I want to thank everybody who shared their FOs with the group. You all are so talented. Please, everybody, stand up and take a bow. We are going to do a VJ raid over Granny D. Thompson's, and I'm sure Tank has dropped the link, but here's the link again. And I'm going to sit here and finish the chat because I value what everybody has to say. Please like, share, and subscribe. Wear your mask, socially distance, because we still have that nasty virus going around. I don't care what they say. Everybody, enjoy your weekend. Please remember what this weekend stands for and keep those who are lost close to your heart. And I will see everybody over at Granny D's. Take care now. Bye bye. Made it home. Okay. We're going to be over at Granny's, Sanita. BJ, that's what I did in between laundromat trips. Washed in the kitchen sink. Yes, ma'am. I washed in the sink for 3 months. Had my old scrub board from back in the day in the sink. Sure did. Katie, did I miss anything? Your ladybug? I didn't see the ladybug. Outside with the pup, she's not wanting to do her business. Lord have mercy. Aren't they just silly? I don't think so, Kelly. So sweet. I didn't see. Oh, you know what? I didn't refresh. So you know what? It's we're already over at Granny D's. Katie, I will show yours first next Friday. Oh, next Friday I may not be here. I'll see if we. I'll make if we don't meet next Friday, I will make an FO slideshow and I will post yours in the slideshow so that everybody can see it. You do what you have to. When I ran away from home, I slept on the floor for a year, but it was worth it to be out of there. Yep, you do. You do what you have to do. Yes, you do. And then you appreciate it when you can do better. Roberta says, wash clothes in the sink and hung on the line. Yes. Yep. Sandra says, a lady here and her children went without the AC/heat unit for several years. They were using fans and space heaters in a trailer. My son heard of it, put in a $5 part, and fixed the AC heat unit. Oh, Sandra, she went through that for several years and only needed a $5 part. That was so sweet of your son. See, not everybody knows how to do things like that. That is wonderful. Angel Renee, I appreciate you being here. I really do. Yes, and you have a knowledgeable son. Margie, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming by. We're going over to. Oh, you hit the live button by mistake. Well, it's time for you to go live, so we're going over there anyway, Granny D. And you hit it by mistake. And see, Tank did put it in. Oh, good. I'm glad Tank put it in because, of course, mine says it's having trouble with my internet hiccuped at the time that I put it in, so mine didn't go through. So I'm glad Tank's went through. Thank you. Yes, I am very proud of both of my children. They help us and others. See, Sandra, you did a good job. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. And my mods and all of you, because I couldn't do this without you. And I wouldn't do this without you because there's no point in me sitting here talking to myself. And thank you, everybody who helped me with my window issues. Kelly, you know I love you. Thank you, darling. Okay, Maura, I will be there. Christy, thank you. Regina, it is so good to see you. You just show it whenever. No, okay, thank you. Katie, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And you enjoy your weekend. Take care now, everybody. See you over at Granny's. Be safe, be careful, be kind. Bye bye. Bye, Rebecca and Kelly, Melanie, Katie, Regina, Christy, Mara, Kelly, Tank. It doesn't want to end.